Hi, writers. I pulled up Epic right here, and I typed in National Geographic up here because I know they have tons of nonfiction books. And so I am just very quickly going to show you some examples of some text features that you might want to put into your nonfiction books to help your readers understand more easily what you are trying to teach them. So here is a Storm book, and I showed you this in the reading. Um, Video. So they have pictures. A lot of books have these little word snippets, kind of like what a glossary would do. So if a student or a child didn't know what the word weather meant, they have a little thing down here that tells you, it says what it's like outside. You might, if you have different vocabulary words, you might want to stick those on some of your pagers, pages. There's another one. Don't forget headings. So a heading is very, very important because it tells the reader what they're about to be reading about. So it kind of helps them get their brain ready for new information. I'm looking for pictures and then a caption. If you have a picture or an illustration that you draw, it's really nice to have a caption or a label, something that tells a little bit more about the picture. We talked about sometimes it's fun to have jokes. This page is about a tornado, and up here there's a joke about a tornado. You might want to do that for fun. I'm looking for, here's another kind of fun, different thing. This is kind of for the reader to guess. So it has four different pictures, and they have to guess which each tiny picture is. It might be hard for you to draw on yours, but then upside down it has the answers. And I'm looking for a diagram. In the back, they have a glossary with all those special words that have to do with their topic so that readers can check and see if they understand. I am going to look into this Rocks and Minerals book. Here's a page of 7 cool facts. So these facts maybe didn't fit into the chapters. They didn't really have a good spot where they could organize and say, "Yep, they belong here." But the author still wanted us to know, and so they just made one page with all the different facts that maybe didn't have a better place to go. There are some more pictures and captions. Here is kind of like a sort of a diagram. Remember, a diagram is a picture with all the parts labeled. And I thought it was in this book. Let me check one more really quick. That's the end. And of course, you can go into Epic to look through all these different nonfiction books and get your own ideas. There's so many fun ways to show and teach all the information that you guys know about. Um, Guess I can't find it. Oh, here. Here's a really cool diagram. So it has a picture of a robot, and then it has arrows all over with little labels telling what each part of that picture is. So, like I know Harley's doing something about horses. She might want to tell the parts of the horse. Somebody else is doing, um, I know there are a bunch of sports topics. Maybe you want to draw a diagram of a person wearing all the sports gear and label the sports gear. So see if you can add a diagram in that adds a lot of excitement for your readers. Oh, and this is a timeline. If you have a spot where a timeline could fit in, that's maybe a little bit more difficult with the topics we are using, but timelines are really cool. This one tells the progression of when robots were kind of being built, I guess. So starting way back when, and then tells little snippets as the time goes on, and all the way up to 2011. So that's another idea. So as you're writing today, think about how you can make your information easy for your readers. We want to have our audience in mind because we are experts, but they are not. And so as the expert, we have to find ways to make our information accessible and easy for them to read and to understand. So the more pictures and little bits of information that we can put around the text, number one, it makes it fun. And number two, easier to understand. So good luck, writers. I am excited to see what you come up with.